Hi, my name is Shweta Nayak. I'm a program manager with the Azure Cosmos DB engineering team, and this is part 5 of the series Building a Node.js application with Azure Cosmos DB API for MongoDB. This is a series where I walk through how I build the different backend functionalities of a demo application called Cosmos Bookstore. In the previous part in this series, I covered how to set up Azure Search integration and enable basic text search functionality in the application in integration with Cosmos DB API for MongoDB. In this part, I'm going to cover how to use additional search options with Azure Search. So now that I had got the main results from my text search using Azure Search integration, I also wanted to replicate the additional functionalities that I had in the main page of the application by default in my search results. So starting with pagination. So once again, I wanted to get 20 items at a time from Azure Search. And as I scroll down in the page, it should load more items from the results. So how would I do this in the Search Explorer, right? So this is the query string I would use in Search Explorer to get top 20 items and basically the first page with 20 items in the page, right? So I use skip and top query parameters for this. And this is the result that I'm getting. So to do the same thing in the Node.js code of my search books module, I use two input parameters to this function called skip and top. And these input parameters basically get applied to search options object over here. And the search options is one of the inputs to the search method in the in the search client instance. Once again, I read the skip and top values from the request query parameters of the backend request to this REST API path / search. And let's take a look at how the backend REST API request would look like with top and skip parameters defined. So earlier we just had search equals fashion. Now we can specify top equals 20 and skip 20. So it'll get us the first 20 items from the search results. And this is what the backend response looks like. And that's how we've included pagination in the search results of the application. Now, just like in the default main page of the application, I did not need all the fields of a book to be returned from my search results. I only needed the book image, the book title, and the author. So how do I achieve this in the Search Explorer? In the Search Explorer, I can specify a query that looks like this. So I'm specifying fashion as the text keyword, and I'm specifying select with these fields. So if I run this query string, this is the response I'm getting. As you can see, all the fields except the specified ones have been excluded, right? To do the same thing in the Node.js search books method, I am specifying another search option over here, select, and I'm specifying these list of fields to retrieve in the result. And once again, this search option gets applied to my search method against the search client. And this is what I'm seeing as a result. I'm only seeing particular fields being returned to the front end of the application. So another functionality from the default main page of the application that I also wanted on the search results was to be able to sort by field, right? So I should be able to sort by rating over here. So let's take a look at how I would achieve this in the Search Explorer. So in the Search Explorer, to sort by a particular field, I use the Azure Search keyword for sort by, which is order by. So I specify the same text search parameter. I specify the fields to include in the search results. I'm including rating just so I can get to see that it has sorted by properly by rating. And I'm specifying order by in descending order of rating over here. So let's take a look at the search results that I'm getting with this. And as you can see, it is returning me the results in descending order of rating. Now, to achieve the same thing in my search books function, I'm using an input parameter to the function, search books function called order by, right? So if the value of order by is set to rating, I push this value, rating descending, to the order by option array, right? So this array is basically the list of OData order by expressions by which to sort the results. And this array gets applied to as a value of this order by property in the search options over here. And the search options in turn get applied to the search function once again, right? So this is how we are filtering, we are ordering by a particular field in the search results. Now let's take once again, this order by value is being picked from request query parameter to the backend /search REST API call. And let's take a look at how the backend request looks like with order by parameters specified. So this is how my backend call with order by equals to rating will look like. And here's the result that I'm getting in descending order of rating from my backend, right? And this is what uh, this is essentially the result that I'm getting in the main page of the application if I sort by rating on the Azure search results. Now, I also wanted each of these sidebar filters. I wanted to be able to apply each of these filters to my Azure search results as well. So let's start with the filter by rating, right? Let's look at how I would filter by rating through Search Explorer. So I would use a comparison operator GT to filter by rating field over here. So it will, this expression will basically get me all the rating fields, all the books where the rating fields are greater than 4, right? So let's check the result of that query now. And as you can see, it has gotten me all the books with rating greater than 4, right? So to do the same thing in the search books method, I specify another input parameter to the function called rating. And the value of this would be integer value between 1 and 4 once again. If rating is specified, I first start with blank filter option, right? So this is the OData filter expression, which will be applied to the search query. So it's blank to begin with, but if rating is one of the input fields to the function, then we'll apply this sort of an expression to the filter option, right? So we'll append this expression. And the filter option gets applied over here. It's an OData expression, and it gets applied to the search options once again and gets us the filtered results of the same search method. Once again, as we can see in the search books route, we specify rating to be specified as a query parameter to the /search backend REST API request. So let's take a look at how that backend request would look like with rating filter applied. So we specify rating equals 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and this is how we see the backend result with the search string and rating filter applied on the /search backend path, right? And this is what we are getting in the application if we filter by rating. Next thing we want to do is to be able to filter by either of the book formats. So we should be able to choose multiple book formats and filter the Azure search results based upon these book formats. So let's take a look at how to achieve this in Search Explorer. So in Search Explorer, we use search.in function to search by um, book format belonging to, uh, matching the book format with list of comma separated values, right? So here's how the search string, query string looks like in Search Explorer. And as we can see over here, it has gotten the list of books where the book format either matches with paperback or hardcover, right? So to do the same thing in the search books method, once again, we specify another input parameter to the function called format. And this, if the format value is specified, then we append another expression to the OData filter option over here. And this time the expression looks like this: search.in a book format, comma, and a comma separated list of format values, right? So the filter option once again gets applied to the search options, and the search options get provided as input to the search method against the search client as before. Once again, goes without saying that we are specifying the format as one of the query request query parameters against the /search backend REST API request. So let's take a look at the backend REST API request with the book format specified this time. And here's how that would look like. So format equals, and it accepts comma separated list of values for the book formats and gets the search results with the filter applied. And this is what happens in the backend when we specify filter format for the book on the left sidebar over here. Last but not the least, we want to be able to filter the Azure search results based upon the genre filter we are selecting over here. So let's say if we choose one of the genre, for example, historical, we should be able to get the search results matching with this filter selection. So let's take a look at how we can achieve this in the Search Explorer. So for this, we use another kind of search query parameter called search.isMatch. And here's how it looks like. So once again, fashion is our text string. We're specifying certain fields to be returned. This time we're including genre just to be able to see that we are getting the right results. And we are specifying search.isMatch, where genre matches with this pattern historical, right? So if you look at the search results, as you can see, we're getting all the books where the genre field matches with this specified pattern, right? So to achieve the same thing in the backend code, we are specifying another field called genre this time. And genre can once again be a comma separated list of values. And for each value in the genre entry, we add search.isMatch, this kind of an expression with the specified entry and the genre field, right? So once again, we append that to the filter option, the filter expression or data filter expression, and that gets applied to the search options being passed to the search method, to the method on top of the search client, right? This value is once again being passed from request query parameter to the backend function. Let's see how that backend request looks like with the genre filter applied. So I'm specifying genre as historical right now, and here's the list of results I'm getting, and that's exactly what happens when we select a genre to be filtered from this list. Thanks for watching this video, and that brings us to the end of this series, building a Node.js application with Azure Cosmos DB API for MongoDB. I hope you found this series helpful. In this series, we went through different aspects of working with your Cosmos DB API for MongoDB account. Things like connecting, reading, querying, performing updates, as well as examples of regex, aggregation pipeline, checking request charge. We also went through how to set up Azure Search integration with your Cosmos DB API for MongoDB account. Do find the repo link of the application in the video description, as well as a link to try out Cosmos DB account.